We cannot overemphasize the importance of selecting the most appropriate product type, size, and proper application. If you are experiencing any of the following issues, please review these helpful tips: leakage, skin irritation and blisters, poor fit. If the brief is leaking, here are some factors you can check. Make sure the leak guards are positioned in the creases between the perineal area and the thighs. Review the individual's needs and ask if the proper product is being used. Check the wearer's measurements to make sure they are wearing the correct size. Make sure the product is centered front to back and side to side. For males, make sure the penis is pointing downward. Evaluate how often the product is changed. If the product is already being changed very frequently, consider a more absorbent product. Some individuals simply require more absorbency. Avoid the use of petrolatum moisture barriers because they may hinder the core's ability to absorb fluid. If the wearer develops skin irritation, here are some factors you can check. Make sure the leak guards are positioned in the creases between the perineal area and the thighs. Review perineal care practices and be sure to perform them every time the product is changed. Check to make sure the person is wearing the proper size. Check and review the brief application method. Make sure that the outside of the product is not unintentionally touching or rubbing against the skin. This can happen if the brief is too large, too loose, or lopsided. Remember, the side panels should be completely unfolded before applying the product. Evaluate the change rate. Check and change the individual more often. Consider a more absorbent product if the individual requires more absorbency. Assess the user's medical history, paying special attention to past episodes of skin breakdown and the related risk factors. If the size needs to be adjusted, consider the following. Remeasure the hips. Use the FitRight sizing chart to determine the best size product. Review the application process. Make sure the brief is centered front to back and left to right. Make sure the hook closures stay stuck to the outside and that they are centered and angled for the best fit. Finally, remember that every individual is different. Consider another type of product if briefs aren't ideal for that person.